We good?
Yeah.
Okay, today I'm going to teach you how to factor by GCF. This should be the first thing you do on every type of factoring. Always check to see if there is a greatest common factor. You'll rewrite the polynomial using the distributive property in reverse. So I'm going to show you a few examples and look at what I have. I have 9z to the third plus 36z squared. Between these, a 9 is in common. I can take a 9 out of both of those. Then I have z to the third and z to the second. I can take z squared out of both of those because there is 2 z's available in both. I can't take z to the 3 because I don't have enough here. Then I'm going to put a parenthesis and I will write what is remaining. So 9z to the third divided by 9z squared would leave me with 1z. 36 divided by 9 is a positive 4, and the z squared is canceled out. So that is our first type of GCF. I'll show you another example. And this is a technique I need to make sure you see. If it starts with a negative, I tell you to factor out a negative. We never start things with negatives. So in this particular example, negative 7a to the third plus 14a, I'm going to take a negative 7 out of the picture because it starts with a negative. Whenever I divide by a negative, all the signs change. But in addition to the negative 7, I also have an a in common with both. So again, I put that number in front of the parenthesis and I'm distributing in reverse. So in 7a times what would be 7a to the third? Well, there would just be a positive a squared left. 14 divided by negative 7 is negative 2. A is gone. We are finished with that problem. So again, you put the greatest common factor in front and what remains after you divide it out in parentheses. I'm going to give you one more that's a little bit tougher because it has multiple letters in it. You have to be real careful to keep track of them. So the first thing I tell you to do is look at all just the numbers. Start with just the numbers, or the coefficients we call them. So 6, 18, negative 22. So between all of those, the biggest thing that divides into all of them would be a 2. Then I look at my m's. I have 4 m's there, m to the fourth, m to the third, m to the second. I have to be able to take them out of all of them, so m to the second is going to the most I can take out, because after that I wouldn't have any to take from this term. Then I'm going to take out my n's. I look at all my n's. N squared, n to the fourth, n to the fifth. The most that I can take out of all of them is n squared, because again, after that, I don't have an n to take out of this first term. Once I determine my GCF, I write my parenthesis to see what's left. 6 divided by 2 is 3. M to the fourth divided by m squared is m squared. Then 18 divided by 2 is 9. 9m to the third m squared is m. N to the fourth over n squared is n squared. Minus 11, m squared is gone, n to the third. That is it for factoring with GCF.